Okay, hi sluts. Pussy, mind, body, spirit, soul. What is slut camp? Let's get into it. Blocked immediately. Welcome back. Hi sluts. Welcome back. Episode 7, I think. Holy shit. So happy to be back. So happy you're back. If you're listening, hi. So good to have you. Sluts. We've discussed so much already on the pod, and I feel like we're only scratching the surface. So we have 2 mega topics today, maybe 3. Bonus topic if we're feeling crazy. I can't not start this episode with a slut affirmation as we've been doing. So I have a trusty little Shadiana. So as you're listening to this, while you're getting ready, whatever you're doing, crack one open, make a little cocktail, okay? And this is your slut affirmation. I feel like there's like this, I've been seeing this TikTok like sound / video going around that's basically like you're only as cool as the guy you're fucking. I feel like that's certainly like a slap in the face for a lot of us. Like I've seen so many reacts being like, holy fuck, like looking inward. Then you look at who they're fucking and it's kind of like, oof, double take. And I think we want to change the language a little bit there and say, not you're only as cool as who you're fucking, but you are who you suck, okay? You are who you suck. Think about that. Let's make it positive. So let's say positively, you are sucking a beautiful penis, like just straight up gorgeous, okay? It does all the right things, makes you come. You are worthy of that dick. So you are who you suck, okay? So cheers to that. Say it in your head all night long when you go for that pencil dick, all right? I actually think this is, I think this is a triple shot of something. Holy shit, okay. Think about that throughout the episode when you go out, etc. Live it, breathe it, love it. That's your slutty affirmation. All right. So in this episode, what are we getting into? So we have 3 sexy topics today. The third is my personal favorite, but we're going to start with how to know if you've found good dick for you personally. Okay, very important. Secondly, the big question, can guys and girls be friends? Because I have personal experience with this one. And the third is how to take good nudes. I feel like these are all lessons and things that we as girlies want to fucking know. So we're going to go into all 3 and it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Going back quickly to the slut affirmation, this all connects, I swear, in my like brain. You need to stop hooking up with like the skinny dick who can't make you come just because you're into him, you went on a date, you like his vibe, you think it's like attention, you think it's fun. It's not benefiting you in the long run because your confidence just fucking plummets. It's like, why can't I come? Why is this guy not taking me on dates? Like, it's just this consistent hookup that's not giving you the dopamine that the dick that's made for you would. Your kind of self-worth, I guess, is measured by who you suck, right? If the dick is not bomb, you're not feeling bomb. It's simple as that. How to know if you found good dick, the good dick for you and for you only. There are a few things that I thought of when I was thinking of this topic, and I feel like not every girl has found good dick. It's hard to find. They're hard to come by, and it has, everyone's different. It's hard to contextualize. It's like not really something that's just, oh, one day you stumble upon good dick. It's kind of like you follow the yellow brick road of left and right leaning penises until you find the correct one, okay? Like it's not a straightforward path. One thing that's very important is the dirty talk. The dirty talk flows, and not everyone loves dirty talk. Some people are afraid of dirty talk or don't really know what to say, what's the vibe. Dirty talk is important. And if you don't feel comfortable to verbalize like how you're feeling to, in this case, the guy that you're fucking or sucking or whatever, then what's the point? It's not good dick. Next, the motion has to be motioning. They say the motion in the ocean kind of thing. Like maybe it's not the size, but it's the motion in the ocean. That's fine. But if it's not motioning for you personally, it's like the angles are not working, nothing's going on. Like you're kind of just like, I'm fucking dead fishing right now and I'm not trying to. Not good dick, okay? X. Next. This one I think is the big, most important thing that came to my head when I was thinking of this, because I feel like the number one thing for a lot of girls is getting on top is not the most comfortable. It's not fun. Oftentimes you're doing it as kind of like a workout that you didn't fucking want to do. It is a fucking workout. So you're burning fucking calories, but you're not gaining the orgasm as like the final brownie points at the end. They're getting the fucking orgasm. They're getting off, but like, what are you getting? Oftentimes also, if you're on top, I'm just going to say it, you're not looking your best. It's just like, that's just the way it goes. So you kind of have to, if you find good dick, because you feel good on top, both physically, mentally, emotionally, you're like, hell yeah, writing this shit, having the time of my life, I'm getting off. I don't give a fuck how he feels kind of thing. Like it's empowering. Therefore, that's good dick. This next one's a little bit controversial because there's positions people like, positions people don't. I'm saying like the angles are very important. Interestingly enough, some vaginas are like tilted certain ways. So there's certain angles that don't work for everyone or do work for certain people. So if you find an angle with a specific dick that's kind of like owie, but like in a good way, good dick. If you find an angle it's kind of like owie and then every angle is owie, no, that's not the good one. Move on. Okay, not it. Last but not least, good dick lasts long. If it's a confidence booster for sure when they like bust a nut in 3 seconds. That's like, oh my god, literally so hot. Like tits are big, ass is fat, pussy's tight. However, not usually always the case, because if it's a reoccurring instance, it's kind of like, okay, not my doing. Now I'm not impressed. The first time I was impressed, now I'm fucking over it. Like, you need to last longer. I'm not getting off. My friend told me, this actually makes me think, she told me she was hooking up with this guy, and it was like through a mutual friend, and he told her that he was having like a standing contest with his friend. I'm so scared if guys do this. Like, I'm so scared. This is something that I feel like is like within the Chamber of Secrets that I'm exposing, but we're gonna talk about it. He basically was holding off from jacking off to like be able to focus on work. Oh my god, I actually can't say it. It's like, it's so concerning. He was not masturbating so that he could focus on work, so that when he did have sex, it would be like 10 times more enjoyable, because he would be able to like bust like this. Like, I think that that's so fucking weird. Like, why are you having a contest with your friend to see how long either of you can not jerk off for? It's spoken like a true fucking finance bro, let me tell you. Like, I need to focus on my work. The spreadsheets are full. That's not good dick. Let's move on. Those are the main points. I'm sure there's others that I'll think of later and maybe they'll come to me, but for now, those are how you know you found good dick. I feel like I've experienced the close to the best dick and also the worst of the fucking worst. The sleepwalker comes damn near fucking close. And the next topic I feel is huge and very fucking important to talk about. And I have this debate with my friends all the fucking time. It's never really like resolved. I feel like I've been on Reddit holes, wormholes, podcasts, fucking YouTube episodes, like people talking about this, and everyone kind of says generally the same thing, but also nothing that's the same at all, because it's like on the biggest fucking question mark. And that is, obviously, can guys and girls be friends? Like, girl bestie, guy bestie, what's the vibe? Is that actually a thing? Etc. Hot take, fuck no. And here's why. There's levels to this, obviously. Like, I have several guy friends. You probably have guy friends have girlfriends, like blah, blah, blah. That's fine. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your bestie, like your guy best friend, your girl best friend. Typically can't exist if there is a physical attraction, and it's between, it may not be you that's physically attracted. In the other case, it's them. Problem, not gonna end well. Not gonna end well. It's a double-edged sword, because you're maybe not into them. They might be into you, but you don't know that because they're not communicating that to you. until maybe like you get a boyfriend or they get a girlfriend, that's when shit kind of gets like revealed in a sense. I have a story. I have to have a story, right? Why I can't not just be saying this shit and not have a fucking story. I have a story. I'm not going to get too into it because reasons, if you fucking know, you know. But essentially I had this guy best friend, okay? Don't we all? And he visited me in New York, made it very clear that he was going to stay with me and not his other friends that were also visiting New York, which I was like, okay, so we're fucking. It was very clear that like there was like some momentum, etc. I was fucking right. Women are always right. And I literally made a bet with my friends. I was like, third night. And it was the third night. It's all downhill from there. There is literally not a positive moment from the moment he put his penis inside of me, okay? If you're going to take any fucking advice from me, don't sleep with your guy friend. Do not hook up with your guy friend, your guy best friend. Again, there's levels. Like that's what I am saying when I did all my research for this, went through my deep rabbit holes, whatever you want to fucking call it. That was the one thing that I found, is that it's situational. It's all very much like you could look me in the eye and say, I have a guy friend like that I hang out with a lot. Maybe he's my best friend. I literally wouldn't touch him with a fucking like 10-foot pole. And maybe you say that, but again, men on the other side, very fucking like primal. Like they are like boobs, ass. This is maybe my best friend, but she's not a guy. So therefore I would like to sleep with her. Like it's a thing. Okay. Anyways, back to the story. It goes downhill from there, meaning the sex was fine when it was happening. It happened consistently while he was visiting, but then it was like in different cities that we had seen each other. It was, like I said, not good dick. Why? Busting a nut in 3 fucking seconds, okay? Every single time. That was just like, if I'm doing this, I'm going to do it for a benefit, and there was no reward. There was no benefit. So I'm like, why am I doing this? What had ended up happening after that is exactly what you'd expect. The communication goes downhill. It's very like, he almost starts treating me as like another girl that he's hooking up with, and it's just never been that way. So it's like, let's just say I made a phone call many months later when I was like, I'm fucking done. You reach your limit at one point where it just gets to be so complicated and so just irritating that you're like, I'd rather just not like put the mental effort into this person and this friendship anymore because it's not being reciprocated. And I called him on the phone. I was really fucking drunk. I have to say that. I was really fucked up. However, my word still stands true. I said, I think this is top 3, one of like the best things I've ever said still to this day. I said, honestly, if we're going to continue having half-assed boring sex where you come in 3 seconds, it's not fucking worth it to me. So he didn't really like that much, like obviously, like fuck, but it had to be said. I had to say it, and I deal with the consequences. AKA I was like, I'm taking a break from this friendship, and we've never spoken since. But I knew what I was doing when I was saying this. Like, I knew that I was like not going to get my best friend back. I was just like, let me just fucking get my self-respect back real quick, because what the fuck is going on in my head? So let that be an example to you as to what can happen if you let things go further with your guy, quote unquote, best friend. The other situation that I want to call forward is from my personal experience on the opposite end of this whole, think of it like this. If your boyfriend has a girl best friend, no, they don't. No, they don't. Because, and I've been on the other end. That's why I'm saying this. Chances are one of them wants to fuck the other. And my, said ex best friend was at the time my guy best friend. And look what happened. We ended up hooking up. So the other situation and the other scenario I want to call attention to is the whole boyfriend, girlfriend, having a guy best friend, having a girl best friend. My ex-boyfriend had a girl best friend that I had like met on my own before even knowing him. So I was like totally chill with her. And then it was kind of like one day things shifted and she was acting a little bit more like flirtatious than I would prefer. I'll never forget. I was going to the bathroom one night in his frat house. And she's walking down the hall with my two friends. I say hi, we wave. She looks me up and down and she fucking scoffs at my ass. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Worst part, I go into my ex's room at the time and I'm like, your girlie just scoffed at me. What the fuck? And his response is not like, oh my God, like, Emma, I'm so sorry. What a bitch. I'm done with her. No, he says, oh yeah, I think that she has like a crush on me or something. Oh, I said, you're done. You're done with her. Like, no more girl best friend. Like, distance yourself or else, basically. Like, I was like, I can't deal with that. Like, no, thank you. He's like, can you just like work it out with her? And I'm like, literally, no, that's not how it works. She's your friend. So same goes for the other side. If you're someone's, you know, girl best friend, a guy, and they have a girlfriend, they're going to be wary of you too. So understand that too. When you have a guy best friend, that when they get a girlfriend, you might feel like subconsciously jealous. Interestingly enough, it depends again on the situation. Let's say he has a crush on you, he gets a girlfriend, you're probably going to feel nothing. And that's where I'm like speaking to, and I've been in those situations, but then the girls kind of, we have a sixth sense, the girls. We know when something is off and not flowing. So keep your guy friends at arm's distance, okay? Just know that there's probably going to be some kind of physical attraction in some way, shape, or form, and it's not going to end well. So just at least be aware of that information. Here's the thing that this all relates back to, and I kind of realized this after this whole situation happened with my ex-guy best friend, is the like When Harry Met Sally conundrum. And if you don't know what When Harry Met Sally is, it's like a very famous movie, and the plot is essentially like two people become friends. It's kind of like hatred to friendship, but then they end up basically sleeping with each other one night, and then it gets weird after that point on. They're friends for years, bestianas, as I would call them, and then they bring the sexual attraction to each other. They hook up, and it's like clockwork. Next day, weird. One person gets upset, the other person doesn't know why. There's kind of like this tension, and then it's like complete just annihilation of the friendship. It's interesting because I read that the screenplay was originally written in that they just never see each other again, and it's like there's no happy ending. That is the lesson. Like, don't befriend your guy friend. But of course in the movie has to be a happy ending, so they end up getting together. What relates back to this entire concept of, can you be friends with a man, essentially? So, final topic in this episode, what I am most excited about, and I don't know how we haven't gotten to this earlier, how to take good nudes. Yeah, slutty nudes. Okay. Nudes are so interesting because it's like you either are for them or not. You're like, you can't see anything, or you can see everything, or you're like, you know, it's kind of like, who are we sending them to? Why are we sending them? Is it like a revenge nude? Is it like a come fuck me nude? Is it kind of like a they asked and you're giving kind of thing? You know what I mean? So regardless of what it is, regardless of your reason as to why you need to know how to take good nudes, I'm going to give you expertise and guidance, because what else am I good for? First of all, you need to understand, I mean, if we're going to talk about nudes, we're talking about sex, and this is slut camp. I mean, collect your reading materials. This is sit down, we're sitting around the campfire, and I'm talking to you closely about this situation. One thing I don't think a ton of girls do, and something that I could not preach harder, is like knowing your fucking body. And I mean knowing your body like your puss. Like, you need to literally sit in front of a mirror and look and just be like, oh, that's what it looks like. Because it's the vagina is like literally one of the most complicated organs in your body. And every girl has a different one. You have to know yours. Therefore, circling back, you know yours, you can get good dick. Second thing, know your worth. If you're sending a nude, that man is the luckiest fucking person on the planet. Like, he should be lucky to receive like a picture of your tits or your ass or whatever the fuck you're sending. So know that. If he's not worthy of it, don't send it. Keep it for something else. Keep it for yourself, honestly. Like, it's a confidence booster, if anything. This part is optional, and I have an alternative if you don't want to do this. I've done both. This is what's going to be kind of like your not necessarily like a boudoir photo shoot, but it's kind of like a lingerie photo. Is that right? Okay, confirmed. It's more so like get your friend to take nudes for you. Get this friend that knows your good side. I know you know exactly who I know who's in your head, okay? You know who's in your head. Get them. Say, I need you to take nudes for me. They're gonna be like, abso-fucking-lutely. I actually have like literal situational experience of doing this for a friend, so I know how it's gonna go. And you just kind of go fucking buck wild. Like, you can wear lingerie, you can be completely fucking naked, whatever you want to do, whatever you feel comfortable with. Your friend's not gonna give a shit. They're gonna be like getting the best angles like of your asshole possible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't care. This is a fucking photo shoot. Treat it as one. You're a model. This is a photo shoot. It's about you, no one else. So come prepared. Bring your favorite bra, your favorite undies, open crotch, optional. Like, do whatever you want. Wear a little outfit, maybe a little skirt, literally whatever you want. And then basically you get to fucking snapping photos. I have some angle recommendations for certain body parts that we'll get to in a moment, but start off slow. Face, kind of like full body. The 3 body parts we're gonna get into. Do I have 3? Okay. There's not 3, there's only 2. There can be 3 if you want. That's fucking cool. Been there, done that. Like, you know, take the photo. That can be something that you take, I think. First, the tits. If your boobs are your best asset, or if you are insecure about them, like, let's focus on them for a second. Regardless if you have big tits, small tits, medium tits, saggy tits, huge nipples, small nipples, like, all the boobs are different, just like all the vaginas are different. The angle at which you take photos is so important, okay? What men don't know is that them sending a fucking picture of them holding their dick is so much different than us, like, literally taking 45,000 pictures of us, like, squeezing our tits together, like, being like, oh my God, is this one, like, better of my nipple or no? Like, oh, my cock looks so much better in like this lighting. There's a reason that men shouldn't have a nudes photo shoot, but like, power to you if you are. Honestly, I would love if that happened. That's so cute. Number 1, good lighting. Just as you were to take a selfie, your boobs need good lighting. I'm not taking like direct sunlight, not necessary. Maybe a colorful light, you know, the red light. Give it back to the men. They love a red light. Do it back. A purple light, whatever lighting you like. Push-up bra, fully nude. You choose. Or not. Or do like a little lace moment. Like, power to you regardless. I'm not telling you what kind of bra to wear. I'm telling you to wear a bra that you like, that makes you feel comfortable. Okay, that's number 1. Choose the lighting. Choose what you're wearing. Number 2. This one's like a little weird, but I feel like it just boosts the confidence in a way that men will never understand, but they'll always appreciate. Highlight the shit out of your décolletage, your collarbones. Like, I don't know why, but they fucking love a little collarbone pop, okay? Pop it out. Bonus points if you put it on your actual boobs. I'm sure they'd love that. It's like such Twilight shit, okay? Pop it out. Number 2, regardless of your boob size, push them up. Grab them. Do something with them with your hands. You have them free falling, but I feel a little action goes a long way. So maybe if you're not naked, you know, it's a little elbow squeeze. Or maybe, and obviously your elbows are not in the frame. Girl, get them out. Your friend will know what to do if your friend is there. It's like a lean over. Me knocking the microphone out of the way. I'm getting too animated. maybe it's like a lean over like a desk. So you're getting that little like gravitational elevation. Maybe you're just fully grabbing your tit, little finger movement, splice, get a little nipple. You choose. You do you, babe. But push them up. Lighting, décolletage, highlight, push. Moving on to the ass. If your ass is your best asset, this one gets a little more graphic, so bear with me. You can wear underwear or not. That's your choice. That's on you, shoddy. Okay. Favorite pair of underwear. You need a mirror. You need your friend. And you need a fucking long ass arm. The first tip / pose. Hands and knees. Okay. In front of a mirror. Yeah. Facing away from the mirror. I'm just thinking personally of like what I've done in the past, but this includes the full fucking frontal, I guess, like full scope. Asshole, pussy, like everything's out. Ass looks fat from this angle. Like everything about it is just like, chef's fucking kiss. The ass shots are honestly like my like the like creme de la creme. Like that's my strong suit. Hands and knees in front of a mirror. Turn around, wear underwear or don't, whatever. Have your friend take them if she does. I don't fucking know what that would look like. Selfie camera like in front of the mirror, but so they're not in it. Like you can be on a bed propped up. Maybe it's not a mirror. The mirror is so that you can like see yourself basically. Next, the long arm is for what I like to call the reach around, the underneath angle. Now, this can be interpreted in two ways. One is like a little more PG-13, I would say, where it's like you're kind of like, okay, I'm not gonna like demonstrate, but like essentially you're putting your arm kind of underneath your ass and getting that like upward angle because it just looks, it's voluptuous from that angle. Like, please, it just is. That's like a way to get no puss involved. And then the other way to not get the puss involved is obviously by like laying on your bed or whatever surface and get it like a cute selfie, and then your ass is like kind of like popping up in the background. Like it's a little more like, oops, like, did you see that? The ass shot where you're reaching under, totally forced, but like product results, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. That one I call like the slutty sneak peek. Like it's like oop, did you see that? Slutty sneak peek. When I was coming up with this episode, I had a half a bottle of red wine by myself. So this next one is just straight up. If you're like 45 minutes into this photo shoot, you've just been taking nudes for like 45 minutes. You're like, fuck it, bend over. Like literally bend over in front of the mirror and take it from behind. You can also like reach underneath your legs if you want to get like both in. This sounds like so fucking crazy. I don't know. Just try it and then like get back to me. I feel good about all of these things. Tits and ass. You have some good shot inspo. Get a friend, get your phone, get a fucking Polaroid camera. I don't know what your situation is or why you need these pictures, or get Snapchat. Why is the Snapchat camera so much better than like any other camera? Can we talk about that for a second? Like, I love that we've moved everything to Instagram. Like it's so much easier, streamlined, where, you know, like we started Select Camp on Snapchat. Now it's on Close Friends. But at the same time, it's like, why is the Instagram camera so fucking disgusting? Like it's vile from the front. Maybe it's just me. The Snapchat camera, holy fuck. That's why all your nudes lie on Snapchat. I will never delete Snapchat because my nudes are there. I can't. My eyes only. Sacred Kingdom. I feel we've covered all the bases in the How to Take Good Nudes. I just love talking about this category. It's just so fun. It's a boost of self-confidence. I'm right there with you. Love it. It's just like you need a little pick-me-up Tuesday afternoon. Asshole pick. I'm feeling low on a Tuesday. My self-esteem is low. Let me bend over in front of a mirror and take a fucking picture. The whole overarching thing of the dudes is like, basically, if you're sending a man anything of you not fully clothed and they're not going to treat it as if it's like Christmas fucking morning and this is the best thing they've ever received, blocked, remove them, fuck them. No, we're just scratching the surface of what's to come. let's fucking end this episode. Here's what we talked about: nudes, fucking your guy best friend, why you shouldn't, and how to know if you found good dick. Also, you are who you suck. Bring it back. Bring it back. Think about it. We're finishing off this episode with that slut affirmation. You are who you suck. And this is where I'll finish my drink of choice, okay? This is where you finish yours. Cheers. Have your quack. Finish it down. Maybe this is your third, your fourth, your second. If you forgot about it, pick it up. Cheers. Thank you, sluts, for listening once again to me yap for however long I just fucking yapped for. I enjoyed every minute of it. I hope you did too. Love y'all. Is it too soon to say I love you? I literally love you. Okay. Love y'all. Thank you, sluts. Maybe guests soon. What? Oh my God, maybe. Okay. Let me know what you want to talk about. Let me know what you want to hear about. I'm thinking about giving some advice, potentially a little Q&A vibes. You tell me what you want. And with that, have a good fucking night and suck a little dick if you're nasty. Bye. Anyways.